So I was just sitting down and I hit IG and I seen some people live. I'm like, oh, Freeze is live. Freeze is Sinful's homie. Sinful's not live, but let me catch some Freeze content. I
Right.
go in, and before I can grip the conversation that's being had, I'm reading the chat, and it's rest in power, RIP Sinful the P.
It's crazy, man. And I mean,
So
this is a
go
man.
ahead.
Yeah, this is a man who eats watermelon from Whole Foods every day, who works out, who takes care of himself, hydrates, drinks water. But one of the things that he did get was that damn jab.
I
So
said it. I said it 10 minutes ago. Go ahead, man. Hey,
yeah,
Elvis, hold on, Elvis.
As the
tell me.
jab, please. We
We're
don't know nothing about
okay, so we're
vaccines
gonna
and all
refer to
that.
it as a jab, but Elvis,
Yeah,
because I know your bag, I'm going to let you get in the bag. But I did mention this about 10, 15 minutes ago, but I chilled on it
right.
because I was like, I don't want to get too deep into it. I want Elvis to. So Elvis,
Well, let me just say this:
go ahead.
it's not a conspiracy. It's not a. As far as we concerned, it works. It works because there's so many platforms. Doctors are coming out. Everyone is coming forward. There's like whole websites about people that are just spontaneously dropping all these kids, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of children under 16, 30 years
Right.
old, 25 years old. In order for him to stay in that country, it was mandatory that he got that. So it doesn't surprise me that a man who's only 38 years old could go. And if it wasn't gone, if he didn't go from violence, then come on, let's
Hey,
just
well,
put, you know, it's gotta, it's like we have to be careful what we say, but we're smart enough to know that Vaseline, that jab, all that stuff is working. It's working on people.
Elvis,
That's the only way I can say it.
Elvis. One thing I can say is Sinful, like you just said, he didn't smoke, he didn't drink, he always sponsored the show. It was presented by Fiji Water. Elvis definitely always, I mean not Elvis, but Sinful always talked about being healthy, being on up and up. You remember one of his favorite saying was saying, I'm put up. I'm put up. I'm
Mm,
not outside. I'm not going to be you know, what's prematurely demise, you know what I'm saying? He always prided himself on longevity. He always
right.
prided himself on staying around. And I'm 29. I'll be 30 in 4 months. Sinful was 36, 38. My brother, who's 33, he was like, damn, I can't. My brother was talking to me today. He was like, man, I can't even say like that was like a uncle, that was like a father, that was like big cuz. It reminded me when Nipsey died, where people are so close to you in age, you don't look at them as like a how we look at Star, maybe how maybe look at Joe Button being so many years younger than them. It's like, bro, you're like that cool ass cousin I got that I can't see all the time, but I can
Right.
talk to over the phone, or you can give me game. And it just really, I'm telling you, man, this Sinful to P news, it hurt my soul. And I feel like if I didn't start getting back into my content creation bag this month, it would have
And
took
I'm
me in a
so
darker
glad
place.
to see you. I'm seeing you every other day. Yo, I'm so glad that you are back on your yo. You have what it takes to make it in this fucking YouTube streets, yo. That's a fact.
Hey, listen,
I believe in you, man. That's a
and
fact.
and Elvis, as much as I appreciate it, the only reason why it's bittersweet in the last 24 hours is because Sinful the P is one of my inspiration. Like, honestly, because Star knows Sinful. I know a couple of people know Sinful. Like, I was going to get him on my platform in the next, like, by my birthday. I was going to pay him whatever it would have took to have like a 5, 10, 15 minute conversation. Because you know how we move in YouTube. Sometimes collaborations can expedite your platform's growth. So Sinful
Oh
was
yeah.
somebody that I had on my list of, like, you know what, I'm going to do some work. I'm going to collab with him this year. It may be far fetched to some people, but he was one of my goals who I admired and I inspired and aspired to be in the same room in the meta with.
Right.
But for the fact that he passed away, it's like I can't give him the flowers of motivation, of appreciation. But that's why me and you are here right now, to be able to give him that, give his followers that. Because I know there's a lot of people who may be on YouTube. He had over 80,000 subs on one channel, probably 10,000. So he really has over 100,000 subs who
Right.
watch, who wait for his views. So anybody who's on YouTube looking for guidance, looking for something to watch, please tap into me, Elvis the Chef Rosenberg. We are individuals who watch Sinful, who understood from him, who learned from him, who's going to carry some of his messages along on our platforms and make sure that Sinful the P lives eternally in the, not only in the metaverse but in the physical.
Definitely.
Shout out
Definitely. And
Lord Vale.
and
Going on, Lord Vale.
yeah. Did you ever get to see his the it was like a sermon that he did for Shaquetta Robinson?
Yeah, yeah, I
Yo,
did.
that was like some. I sent it to my father. I put it on Facebook. I might even share it on my YouTube. It was one of the best sermons I've ever heard biblically. Like, wow. I mean, the guy, yo, he was so talented. He understood the woman. He understood the mind of a woman, and he understood how God is all wrapped around all of this. No matter what you think a person is doing, you could be, ready to go make a move. That don't mean God ain't in your life. That don't mean, So it was really, really, and I'm not a believer, but it was really amazing to hear and see how talented he was, and to see that and to hear that go. We don't know. We only speculating about the jab, but it's just truly, he will be missed.
And and like I said before, man, like dog, like it really hurt me so bad, man. My even my older cousin pulled up on me this morning, like just based off of the news. Like he was like, "Hey," because I told him in the live chat. I mean, I told him last night, and then he called me. He was like, "Yo, you gonna be up like 9, 10 in the morning?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Bro, I'm gonna be getting off work. I gotta come. We gotta smoke one of this." If there's anything I can say that I maybe contributed to anything he had going on. Like I said, just breaking the news to start, and for us to be able to go on live last night and kind of break the news to his audience,
Right.
just even just being in a small contribution to confirming to his supporters that he has now transitioned. Man, it hurt me. Like I said, man, I'm gonna keep saying this, man. It really, literally hurt me to the depths of my soul, man. 'Cause just like you, just like Star, just like Alf, so many people on YouTube who are successful in their own life, in the physical, right? Like
Right.
me, you, Sinful, Star, Steph is Cold, Freeze. So many people I can name them all night who are successful in real life, who understand that YouTube is the future and has dedicated portions of their life to give content. I'm heartbroken. I love Sinful P. Like I said again, anybody who loves him, who supports his platform, please subscribe to me and Elvis. Like I said, this is not no shameless promotion. It's people like me and Elvis who were constant students who learned from Sinful, who appreciated Sinful, who were entertained by Sinful, and the fact that he is now transitioned. It's not only my duty, but the duties of others who have been inspired to get on YouTube and build platforms, that we make sure his message is internalized through
Mhm.
perpetuity, because that's the least we can do for the amount of game that he has presided and placed onto us for free. And if you have his Patreon information, please put that in the chat or put that in the comments after the show. Please let us know what his Patreon information is. Let's subscribe to his Patreon, because I'm pretty sure he got a lot of jewels that weren't able to make it to YouTube that are even more valuable than the information that we even got for free.